this is Grandma Ray Don't Play. I'm Rachel, just in case you didn't see part 1, okay? Alright, so this is part 2 on have faith. So your faith is real and ready to be activated. Your faith is real and ready to be activated. Okay, so I have my notes. What are you going to do years from now as you look back and see you missed your opportunity? What are you going to do? Are you going to have some regrets? You missed your opportunity to exercise your faith, to move out and do something, do the impossible. What are you going to do? Are you going to regret that the rest of your life? Are you going to what is your legacy? You know, we're all here on this earth to contribute or do something to help one another on this earth. Okay? So what are you going to be able to say you did years later to make society better, to contribute to society, to contribute to somebody's life, to make a difference in a big way? What are you going to say? Huh? Well, you know, it's never too late. You can exercise your faith at any time. I don't care if you are a young adult, if you're middle age, if you are a senior citizen, or what stage you are in life. You can exercise your faith now. Do not let the end come and you have regrets, because the only reason why you have regrets is you didn't actually start the process, okay? And maybe you can't do one of the things that you want to do, but maybe you have other things that you can do, okay? Make a difference in somebody's life, please, okay? Because people out there really need you. They need you. That's why you're here. It's because you're going to contribute something to make a difference. That's moving out on faith, okay? You can do it, okay? So listen, so maybe you're struggling. You say, well, you know, Rachel, I really want to open a beauty parlor, but you know, I can't even make ends meet right now. You know, I'm struggling right now. Okay, great. If you're struggling now, one of the things that you can do is maybe you can go to school to get that beauty parlor's license, right? And you can get a grant for that if you're low income. And if you can't get the grant, then maybe you can do like a layaway plan and pay as you go and get that license. So now that's the first step, right? And then maybe you can rent a booth in somebody's beauty salon so that you're not paying for all the gas bill, the light bill, and all of that. And start that way. Exercise your faith that way, okay? Or maybe you want to be a motivational speaker. Well, how much does that cost? That doesn't cost anything. You just need to get in contact with organizations and people that can help you get in front of people, and so that you can get paid to get that done. Okay, so at first you may not get paid, but you're going to get your name out there and your word of mouth out there, and then eventually you can demand to get paid, okay? Or, let's see, maybe you want to start a carpentry business. All right, well, the first thing you need is tools and a truck, right? So as you're working, the key word is working, because got to have money to buy this stuff. You know, start buying your tools, okay? And if you're not working and you're getting some other source of income, see if you can squeeze out some money to get a tool until you get all your tools built up, okay? And then Once you get your tools built up, you know you need a truck and that sort of thing. And then you start knocking on doors and asking people, do they need help, okay? Or working with a contractor or that sort of thing. But the main thing is to keep moving the needle towards your faith and what you want to do. You gotta keep moving, because if you don't, then your hopes and dreams and desires die, and then there you are, a sad puppy, because you really want to do, but you don't have the means to do. You know, a lot of us don't have the means to do, but if we actually try, we'll be surprised how far we can go, right? Okay, so try. So I want to tell you my own true story, okay? I wanted to start this YouTube channel after my grandson talked me into it. And the first thing that came to my head was, oh, I'm nervous. I didn't have the faith to think that I had the courage to actually be in front of people and perform, right? Even though I cook every day, it just seemed like I was very nervous about doing that. So I didn't know how to exercise my faith enough to believe in myself that I would be able to do it without a problem, okay? And then the other thing was, I started this channel right after I retired, immediately after I retired. So I was on when you're retired, you're on a fixed income. There's no more money coming in. You worked your whole life, you get your Social Security check, and that's it. Okay, so I thought that when you retire, oh, you get plenty of money, you can live out of that. You don't, because you're only getting that one income, that's it. There's no extra coming in nowhere or nothing like that. So when I finish, and this is going to shock the world, but when I finish paying out all of my bills, you know, all of my expenses, I had maybe $200 left over for the month. Yes, Grandma Ray had about $200 left over for the month after paying out all of my bills. And I was constantly going to my savings account, making up the difference, because of course you can't live out of $200 left over for the month. But I had started this channel a month before I retired, and I was determined to make it work. I had put my faith in action, guys, and I prayed a lot, and I really tried to stretch that 200 as far as I could stretch it. And I prayed that I didn't get a flat tire that would cost some extra money, or anything that would cost some extra money, because then I would have been in trouble, right? So between the 200 left over a month and my savings that I was constantly dwindling down to exercise the faith of having this YouTube channel, I finally, after 2 years, depleted my savings, okay? But I was still in front of you guys with a smile. My conscience and my will to bring to the table something to make a difference in your life was stronger than the struggle of me not having. It was something that I seen that I could contribute in this world, that I always wanted to do, and it just made me want it even more. So after 2 years, I said, okay, now that all of my savings is depleted, and all of my and I don't have much money left, I need to go to work. Back to work. Back out of retirement to work. And I thought, oh my God, what are people going to say? I retired and now I'm going back to work. But you know what I said? you know what? Unless people are coming over here paying these bills, it doesn't matter what they think. I'm going to go on out here and do the right thing because I still have a message to deliver to my people. I want to be accountable. When I get to heaven, I want God to be able to say, well done, Rachel, well done, okay, that I served the people and that I taught the people and that I shared with the people and that I just did everything I could to make somebody else's life better. And that's the idea, okay? So I went to work and things are much, much better now in terms of that. You know, of course, I'm not living out of $200 a month anymore. I'm not rich, but, you know, at least it's a little better. And because of that struggle, this struggle here is minor because I already know what it's like for the real struggle, okay? And so even though I'm a little better now, this to me is not a struggle because God let me walk through the big struggle for 2 years to let me know that this here is a blessing, okay? You have to kind of look at the overall thing to see how you yourself can save some money so that you can exercise your faith and achieve the goals that you want to achieve. Because life is short and you want no regrets, okay? When I lay my head down to go see that man up there in heaven, I want to be able to say to myself, good job, Rachel, good job. You really, really, really tried to help. And that's what it's all about, okay? And that's what I would like to leave on this earth. Something that you know that I really helped you. Whether I helped you talking about how to get out of depressed mode, or how to cook something, or how to cut a bill down, or relationships, or how to deal with kids. Whatever it is that I brought to the table that meant something to you, I would like to be able to leave that legacy here. Because you know why? What's important? I'm not important. Because when I'm gone, I'm not important. But what's important is what you got from it. And that's the most important thing. I fed a soul. That is the key. That is the key to success. Is that we feed each other's soul. Okay? We let each other know. How do you go through week after week after week and you don't let people know that you love them and you care about them and you don't show that? Come on now. We got to do better than that. We got to show that. We got to let them know. So when they go out there to try to do something wrong and you come to them to talk to them, they're going to know that you love them because you let them know even before that. Okay? Okay, so that's the word of the day. That's my talk show of the day. That's everything. So give it a thumbs up if you like the video. Check out the links below. And please, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. There's no reason not to. I'm doing all I can to please you. So please subscribe, okay? All right. And remember, Grandma Ray loves you. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.